Yo, yo. It's Big Vike and Magical Box Wars. Tonight, we have another box of Dom Remastered to do pack wars with. We're going to split it in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 from their packs wins all other mythics, rares, retros, borderless, and cards over $3 from the war. Tonight we're hunting them big 4 mythics: Force of Will, Vamp Tutor, Urza's Incubator, and Sylvan Library. They consist of the top 12. Each of them have a regular, a retro, and a borderless edition. And they are all $20 plus. And then all our tutors are rare. We're going by TCG MRKT. I have the official list. It was checked just minutes before kickoff. Our list starting at the top is Force of Will, Vamp Tutor, Urza's Incubator, Sylvan Library, Enlightened Tutor, Yawgmoth, Exploration, Worldly Tutor, Urza's Incubator. Just Urza. And then Entomb, No Mercy, Mystical Tutor, Dark Depths, Mystic Remora, Birds of Paradise, and Maze of Ith. And yeah, just Vamp Tutor is a mythic. The other tutors are all rares. And here is our War 1. Grace, Final Boss Fred, Matthew, a.k.a. the Dirty Dog, Bobby V, a.k.a. Doe Bob, Valerie, and Mush Bob, or Bobby C, a.k.a. Mush Bob. So we got a couple girls and a bunch of nicknames. I look back the last 5 boxes for your recent winnings. Grace got her first win via Last Pack Magic in March of the Machines. Doe Bob hit an Infinity Collector box. Valerie got her first win in the most recent box of Ravnica Remastered. And that's it. Here is War 1. We got Grace, Fred, Matthew, Robert Viv, Valerie, and Bobby C. We will randomize it 6 times to get our order. 2, 4, 5. Here comes our order. 6. Grace leading off, then Fred, Matthew, Valerie, Bobby C, and Bobby V. Grace, Fred, Matthew. Oh, so none of them first 3 change. Valerie, Bobby C, and Bobby V. Crack this, deal these out, and then maybe I'll get a drink real quick, and then we'll get started. First half of the box. And yeah, you don't want to see Grim Lavamancer for your mythic or rare. So here's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's War 1. War 2, the little stack will go on top. Who hits our mythics? Who hits our tutors? Yeah, Yeah, and I feel like if you hit one of them big 4 mythics, I'm not going to say auto winner, but it'd be very advantageous in a victory, I'm sure. So I'll just keep what ships by your names. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. Put on some protection, keep everything packed fresh, and we'll get right into it. Hope everybody's Monday was good. I had off because of the clips. We have Grace, Fred, Dirty Dog, Valerie, Bobby C, and Bobby V. There you go, Grace, leading off. You hit a last pack magic. Now you're looking for a leadoff home run. It doesn't want to focus on Primal Boost right off the bat. Yo, what's up, Doe Bob? Made it, yeah. This is getting to be a late night for you, isn't it? You got a chance at last pack magic in War 1. You got seat 6. Doe Bob. Grace leading off War 1 with a rare. An Overmaster. No help. Retro Frantic Search. And your retro land. So no leadoff homer for Grace. Final boss Fred. There's your pack 1. Fred. Oh, Fred with our first mythic here in pack 2. Give us something good. Oh, man. That would be good. Second, number 2 non-foil card in the set. 55-52. Wow. Retro Wraith and a retro mountain. Holy moly. That's a magnetic right off the bat. Force of Will Borderless. 5 casting costs. You may pay 1 life and exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Counter target spell. Weren't you ever taught that it's rude to interrupt? Holy moly. A borderless force of will. That's about as fast a rabbit as you could get. The regular force of will is 6130. Only non-foil card that can beat it. The rest of you guys and gals are looking to stack top loaders. Because there's a borderless force of will hitting pack 2 by final boss Fred. Wow. 55. Oops. Man, not 552. It is 55-52. 52. FoW Borderless in pack 1. Wow. Dirty dog. Woof, woof. Like I said, yeah, especially that. I feel like that's an auto winner. We'll see, though. Mega fast rabbit out there in front. Dog. Woof. With a retro blue here. Man. A stroke of genius. No help. And a common. And you got a foil common. Retro swamp. And your bird. Valerie. Your pack 1. Fire right off the bat. Uncommon. Uncommon. Valerie rare. Azure. Retro Marshall. And your retro swamp. And your cat token. Mush Bob. See what you're contributing, Fred. Right now, yeah, Fred says just, yeah, let's see the money sitting out there way in front. Bobby, Bobby with our second mythic here. So 2 mythics in the first 4 packs. Give us another good one. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Twin Trouble? And then a library comes out in pack 4. That's number 12 on our list. 2068 for Bobby C. 20. Oh, first 5 packs. 2068. Sylvan Library. Oh, wow. Oh, what's up, Mush Bob? Kids change your name. So, man, you just pull a library, but Fred pulled a Borderless Force of Will in his pack 1. Retro High Tide. And a Plains. And your arena filler. Man, so 2 of them top 4 mythics in the first 5 packs. Here's library, 2 casting costs. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. Super insane start. Just like that, you're over $75 in winnings. With, what was this? This was under $15 to get into, right? Holy moly. Just like that, you're 5 times your entry fee. Oh, man. And like I said, for under $15, imagine if somebody came up to you and said, yeah, I'll give you a Sylvan Library. You go, I'll think about it. And they go, oh, yeah, and a Borderless Force of Will. No, Bob. Closing out. Like, there doesn't have to be any more hits in this war. Like I said, and you have 5 times plus your entry fee. Man. Bobby C hit something. Can Bobby V hit something at the end here? Bob with a retro green here at his mythic or rare slot. Now a worldly tutor? No, a symbiosis. No help. Your retro island and your insects. Man, yeah, monster first round. Fred hits Borderless Force of Will, and Mush Bob hits SylvLibrary. Grace. Here's your pack, too. And I'm already thinking, like, save some hits for War 2. Trying to cut this war off already after the first round from hits. Rare. A gamble that fell just under 5. It's probably like 470 or something. Retro lull. And yeah, some of these retros can have funky printing, but this looks like nice crisp printing on these retros so far. Your retro planes and your goblin. So like I said, gamble, I'm pretty sure, yeah, just fell below. It was 470. So we're up over $80 with just them 3 cards. Fred, I will. I'll have to cut Fred off here. No more hits in your next 2 packs, Fred. There are a lot of $20 plus cards, though. But yeah, you're going to have to hit a $20 plus card in each of your packs. Only Mush Bob did it in War 1. I mean, round 1. Fred, pack 2. Rare. A Divine Sacrament. A Retro Terror. And a foil common. Your retro forests and your elephant. Dirty dog. Woof, woof. I wish this was hitting Fred's last pack. SylvLibrary would have been a much better chase through a couple rounds than chasing Borderless Force of Will for the whole war. See if the dog can get anything on the board here. Retro Artifact Incubator. A Lotus Blossom. I think Incubator is the only artifact right on the list. And Dark Depths is our only land that could look like that retro. Retro Swamp and your zombie. Valerie. Here's your pack, too. I feel like with them first 2 hits, it's like got a potential to be like among the biggest boxes of DMR I've ever opened. Rare. Ooh, and a nice little birds. That's way down there with all the recent reprintings. Number 42 on our list, 562. Valerie, 562, BOP in pack 2. 1 casting cost, 0/1 flyer. You tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Birds. That was one of my first like hunting when I was way younger, looking for that card. Sage's Whisper of an Undiscovered Natural Paradise, a tropical island unspoiled by war. Retro Turnabout and a retro island. So Valerie gets on the board with the birds. Mush Bob. Let's put another $20 hit. Hit an Enlightened Tutor now. Give Fred a sweat in the last round. Come on, Mushbob. Rare. No help. Vortex. Retro Spirit Link. Oh, and then a foil rare. Give us a Tutor here. No, a Cemetery. Oh, look, just because it's foil, but I don't think it helps. Woodland. Woodland Cemetery, normally 213. Foil is 279. So no help. Dough Bob. Closing out round 2. And we just got 1 pack left each. Doba Brer. A Nashoba. Retro Crypt. Retro Mountain. So going to the final round, we're still chasing Fred and Borderless Force of Will, of course. Mush Bob's got SylvLibrary and Valerie's got Birds of Paradise. Grace, your final Hail Mary here. You need a regular Force of Will or a foil something. A foil Borderless Vamp Tutor or something. Couple Hail Mary shots here. Do people without a hit on the board yet. Grace with a rare. Forgotten Ancient. Retro Oven Eyes. And a Retro Swamp. Gamble is definitely your best card, but it didn't play. Fred, like I said, I cut you off after that round 1. No more hits for you. We're leaving some couple good ones for round or War 2. Fred with a Retro Gold. A Rith. I don't think there's any gold on the list, is there? And a Retro Plains. But like I said, you hit Borderless Force of Will in your pack 1. Dirty Dog. Oof, oof. Your Hail Mary here. Give us a foil mythic in Dough Bob's pack. Give Fred a sweat at the end where he's just been sitting comfortably. Dirty Dog rare. An Umbilicus. A Retro Lions. And a foil common. And your island. Down to 3 packs, Fred. Valerie. So what, you have about just under $6. You need about 50. So yeah, you still need a Retro Force of Will or a regular Force of Will or some kind of fancy foil. Valerie, your Hail Mary actually has a couple, 3 or 4 cards you could hit, where Grace and Dirty Dog only had 1 or 2. Valerie with a... Ooh, she's got a mythic here. I didn't think it was blue, though. Was it? Lara. Doesn't help, but it's probably, again, probably $4 or so, or $3.50. And a Retro Factory. And a Retro Forests. What is Lyra? The Borderless is the best version of her, and it's $4.79. This is $4.04. So a couple $4 plus hits too. Mush Bob, you have the most realistic shot. What are you down? $35? Yeah, almost exactly 35. So you actually have 6 cards. The 3 versions of Vamp Tutor open up. If you pull a Vamp here, Mush Bob, you could steal Borderless Force of Will. Come on, let's see a black M here. There are other black, No Mercy, and No Mercy's a black M, and I think there's a Yawgmoth. But you need to see Vamp Tutor. Let's see a black M. Oh, it's a retro. Even Dark Depths doesn't get it done. It's not Dark Depths even. Isolated Chapel retro. And your Swamp. Man. Come on, let's see a foil mythic at the back of this one. Yeah, Fred came throwing hands right off the bat. You were like still trying to like de-escalate him and like talk to him. Like, bro, everything's cool. And he punches you right in the mouth with a Borderless Force of Will. Second pack out of the box. No, Bob, you do got a foil at the back. Let's see an M. Rare. Oh. So we had a retro Lotus Blossom, right? Or do I just dream that? And there's a Borderless. Doesn't play, but retro Impulse. And a foil uncommon. Your Mountain and your Goblin. So, of course, yeah, can't catch Force of Will Borderless. But, yeah, monster winnings. I'm glad, yeah, no Tutors come out. Man, you have like 90 plus. If you include these two. And then 5 hits. You get all this stuff. Man, big night. Would have been a big night if SylvLibrary also didn't come out, but man, Force of Will Border, like I said, for the entry fee and the odds, right? 1 in 6 is like as the most terrible odds I'll give you normally in the group. A Lara, a Gamble, Birds, Library, and a Borderless Force of Will. Win it for Fred in War 1. War 2, little stack goes on top. And Doe Bob says, good game, Freddie, and then good night, guys and gals. You know, I'm always rooting for last pack magic. War 2 is Dustin, and that would have been a huge one if you would have last pack magic and won them winnings, beating Borderless Force of Will. We got Dustin, Christopher, Andrew, Brandon, Land Magnet, aka James, and then Rudy. Recent winnings: Land Magnet won or hit in March of the Machines. Rudy, again, this is I think a group member's wife. And he also, he saw that Grace one with a birthday one, and it's Rudy's birthday too. So happy birthday, Rudy. And this is her first crack with me. Here is War 2. Oh, just erased them. We got Dustin, Christopher, Andrew, Brandon, James, and Rudy. Here is Or 2. Dustin, Christopher, Andrew, Brandon, James, Rudy. We will randomize it 7. 4 plus 3. Duh. 7. 2. 4. 6. Here comes our order. 7. Rudy leading off. Such a gentleman. Then Dustin, Christopher, James, Brandon, Andrew. Rudy, Dustin, Christopher. Rudy, Dustin, Christopher. James, Brandon, Andrew. More 2 is Rudy, Dustin, Christopher, James, Brandon, Andrew. Rudy leading off. There's got to be a couple tutors in this war, right? And they only hit 2 mythics in War 1, but them 2 mythics were big. They were both $20 plus. Rudy looking to give us a rabbit here, leading off. Retro black here right off the bat. Give us something good. No, another cemetery. Retro forests and your goblin. Dustin, your pack 1. Dustin. Rare. There's our first tutor. Seat 2. Hot with the blue cards tonight. Retro Verdict and a Retro Swamp. So both first pack of Seat 2 give us our rabbits right off the bat. Mystical Regular. I have it at number 30, 865. Dustin, 865. Missed 2 in pack 1. 1 casting cost. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card. Reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. The student searches the world for meaning. The master finds worlds of meaning in the search. So now we're hunting a top 29. So definitely not a comfortable seat though for Dustin. Christopher. Christopher pack 1, rare. And Urza's Blueprints. Retro Wild Growth. Common foil. Retro Plains. Land Magnet. There's your pack 1. James. Rare. A Shade. Retro Mindstone. Retro Island. Brandon. There's your pack 1. Or 2. Chasing Mystical Tutor. And Dustin. Brandon. Retro White. Qatar. No help. Retro Island. Andrew closing out round 1. Andrew. Rare. A Cryptic Gateway. I think you got a foil. Retro Sarah Angel. Foil Uncommon. So just Dustin hits Mystical Tutor in round 1. And Rudy, there's your pack 2. Pack 1 or pack 2 has rare. A Muse. A retro Empty the Warrens and a retro Plains. Dustin. There's the construct token for Urza. So we'll see if we hit that. Dustin, you're pack 2 here. Trying to add the Mystical Tutor. Dustin, Retro Red. Another Vortex, or we hit the regular version of Vortex in War 1. Common foil. Retro Swamp. Christopher, your pack 2. Christopher with a rare. Another Gateway. Andrew just hit that to close round 1. Retro Wild Dogs and a Retro Island. Land Magnet. There's your pack 2. No mythics hit, right? Or come out yet, right, in War 2? Sure James has one now since I just said something. Nope, rare. A Decimate Borderless. Nice looking card, but it doesn't play. Retro Blink. And a Retro Island. Brandon. Your pack 2. Borderless Wraith. And then a Mythic. Just one pack late with my call. Give us another good Mythic. No, it's a miss. Gauntlet of Power. Retro Sphere. Oh, and a foil rare. Oh, that plays, though, for Brandon. Non-foil. That's going to take the lead. It's over the leader or over Mystical Tutor. Non-foil Entomb regulars tied at number 280909. We'll see what the foil is. Entomb. But like I said, that's going to take the lead. Yeah, 909. Non-foil foil is... Oh, it's actually less because of the collector's product. 896. It still takes the lead by 29 cents. 896. Brandon. 896. Entomb. Foil in pack 2. And where did I say that was? Entomb. 896 for foil, and that was Brandon. So like I said, that takes the lead from Dustin and the Tutor. Entomb, 1 casting cost. Search your library for a card, put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle. A grave is the safest place to store ill-gotten treasures. Foil. So again, still not a comfortable seat. For the leader, 896, 865. And what, 896? Yeah, it's a top 28 hit. Yeah, that's the next card above Mystical Tutor. Andrew, your pack 2. Closing out round 2. And then just 1 pack left each. Andrew with a rare. Another Chapel. We hit the retro, and there's non-retro or regular. Duress Retro, Retro Forest. So Entomb and Brandon, Entomb foil and Brandon took the lead in round 2. He's got 896. Dustin and Mystical Tutors, 865. Here we go. 1 pack left each. Anybody's ball game here. Going around 3. Who's got the biggest card here in their pack 3? Rudy, here's your shot. Who's got the next mythic in theirs? Rudy with a rare. A Falls, no help. Retro Seer. And a foil retro red. I don't think... No, yeah, Empty the Warrens. That's not helping. And a Plains. Dustin. Any kind of $5 plus and you take the lead back. Dustin, imagine if he pulls another Tutor. Borderless Edict and a rare. Oh, and a Borderless Helm. No help. Retro Whelp. and a Retro Forests. So you're just down to 3 packs that can hurt you, Brandon. Here's Christopher's shot. And like I said, it's only got to be a top 28. Definitely not a comfortable seat. Christopher with a rare. A Stroke of Genius. Retro Ornithopter. And a foil common. Down to 2 packs, Brandon. Land Magnet. I would like to see 2 lead changes right here. Land Magnet takes the lead from Brandon, or actually 3. Then Brandon gets a hit and takes it back, and then Andrew hits a monster for last pack magic. There you go, James. Your last shot here. Retro White. Test of Endurance is even a mythic, but it doesn't play. And a Retro Forests. So Brandon, you're looking to put something on foil Entomb or add to it. Make it a little more comfortable. Or a little bit harder for Andrew to pull last pack magic. Make him pull a bigger card. Brandon. With a rare. A Glory. Retro Lightning. And a Retro Mountain. So definitely not a comfortable seat here for Brandon. Just under $9, $8.96. Can Andrew pull some last pack magic? The top 28 hit. It's got to come out, right? Yeah, it's just me always rooting for last pack magic. I never root against anybody, but I always root for last pack magic. It's always gives a little spice and excitement to the war and the watch. Andrew, let's see an M. Rare. A Chorial, no help. Retro Soultooth and a foil retro Rith. No help. So definitely the money in the box came out in War 1 for Fred. Brandon wins War 2. By what was it? 29 cents, I believe. Brandon getting a Mystical Tutor and a foil Entomb. And then, like I said, all the money in the box, or most of it, came out in War 1 for Fred. With a Lyra, a Gamble, a BOP, a Sylvan Library, and a Borderless Force of Will. Our upcoming schedule. So again, congrats to Fred and Brandon. Upcoming schedule, this will be tomorrow night. Another box of Rav Remastered. I was going to have a Remastered weekend, but then I lost power all weekend up in Maine with that most recent storm. Just got it back this morning. So we'll do that tomorrow night. And then after that, it'll be a kids event with a box of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty for the kiddos. And then also part of the next kids event will be a box of Streets of New Cap. So this will be the last one for the group members here before the kids event. And then, like I said, it's already full and we'll fire tomorrow. And the next kids event, which will be next week sometime or this upcoming weekend, will be a Neon Dynasty and a Streets box for them. And yeah, Outlaws of Thunder Junction is also coming, I believe, this or next week. So yeah, as soon as I get that in too, I'll get it up there. But if you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, MagicalBoxWars. If you can't find it because it's private, reach out to me, send me a PM, Big Vike Burba. You guys and gals, have a good week. I'll be in touch. Peace.